Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Wednesday, January 25, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comments section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. Calgary Flames vs Chicago Blackhawks. The Chicago Blackhawks, 14-28-4, will be trying to snap their two-game losing streak when they face the Calgary Flames, 23-16-9, on Thursday night. The Blackhawks are coming off a 5-2 loss to Vancouver. The Flames are coming off a 4-3 win over Columbus. The Chicago Blackhawks have a major lack of elite talent on the roster, despite some Stanley Cup winning heroes still on the roster, but with only one player over 30 points currently, it shows just how inconsistent they've been, which isn't a good sign ahead of a big road trip. Each and every time it looks like the Calgary Flames are building momentum with their fantastic roster, they manage to struggle their way to a few overtime losses, but after back-to-back wins, this could be their time to finally make the run we've all been waiting for. Despite the overtime upset last time these two faced off in Chicago, the Flames have been a dominant force in this head-to-head rivalry, and with the edge in talent and goaltending, they come into this one as a massive favorite. Our team pick is Calgary minus 1.5 goals. Speaking of the favorite, the betting favorite has a dominant 11-4 mark in their past 15 games, while the Flames have a 10-3 record in their past 13 overall games, and if they can continue getting consistent production all over the ice, this is a team that's ready to go on a massive run. While the Flames possess arguably one of the most solid goaltending tandems in the NHL, neither have been at their elite best as of late, and against each other, the over is 6-0-1 in the past 7 meetings in Calgary, as well as 5-0 in the past 5 games overall. Our total pick is over 6 goals. For the Blackhawks, the over is 4-1 in their past 5 matchups against the Pacific Division, and for the Flames, the over is 4-1 in their past 5 games playing against a team with a winning percentage under .400, so keep it simple. Arizona Coyotes vs St. Louis Blues. The St. Louis Blues head to Arizona on Thursday to take on the Coyotes. The Blues are 6th in the Central with a 23-22-3 record. St. Louis has won 5 of their last 10 games and are 13-10-1 on the road. The Blues are led by Jordan Kyrou, who has 23 goals and 23 assists on the season. The St. Louis Blues, 23-22-3, 49 points, 11th Western Conference, pay a visit to the desert Southwest on Thursday for an NHL game against Central Division rival the Arizona Coyotes, 15-28-5, 35 points, 14th Western Conference. St. Louis was defeated by the Buffalo Sabres 5-3 on Tuesday. The Blues have lost 2 straight and 4 of the last 6. St. Louis is 6 points behind the 8th and final spot in the Western Conference postseason standings. Arizona was defeated by the Anaheim Ducks 5-2 on Tuesday night, and the Coyotes have lost 12 of the last 14. Arizona is 14th in the Western Conference standings and well off the pace for postseason contention. Robert Bortuzzo, Ryan O'Reilly, Marco Scandella and Pavel Buchnevich are out for St. Louis. Andrew Ladd, Brian Little, and Liam O'Brien are out for Arizona. If the St. Louis Blues hope to qualify for the postseason, they must tighten up their blue line and in goal. St. Louis is allowing an average of 3.56 goals per game, which is 25th. Opponents are averaging 32.0 shots per game, which is 21st. The St. Louis penalty kill unit is 24th, successfully holding opponents scoreless 74.6% of the time the Blues are short-handed. Jordan Binnington is 18-16-3 with a 3.28 goals against average .891 save percentage. Arizona is scoring an average of 2.56 goals per game, which is 29th in the NHL. The Coyotes are last in the league in shots, with an average of 25.2 per game. Arizona's power play is scoring 18.3% of the time. The Coyotes have the man advantage, which is 26th. Clayton Keller is the offensive stats leader for Arizona, with team bests in goals scored with 18, assists with 23, and points with 41. Lawson Krause, who is questionable for Thursday, is second in goals scored with 16. Shane Gostisbehere is second in assists with 20 and second in points with 29. Arizona has scored 27 goals on the power play in 48 games. St. Louis has won 7 of its last 10 games played on the road, and the Blues take advantage of weaker opponents, winning 21 of the last 31 games against teams that have a losing record. St. Louis has won 14 of the last 19 games played on Arizona's home ice. Arizona has lost 8 of the last 9 games that goalie Karel Vejmelka has played between the pipes. The Coyotes are scoring an average of only 2.56 goals per game, while allowing an average of over 1 goal more per game at 3.60. Arizona has lost 43 of its last 63 games played on its home ice, and the Coyotes are 20-50 in their last 70 overall. St. Louis is battling for a postseason berth and is 6 points behind the 8th and final spot and has far more incentive to win this. Our team pick is St. Louis Blues. These defenses in the previous 4 games before this meeting are not doing well, as the Blues are giving up 3.3 goals per game, while the Coyotes are allowing 3.5 goals per game in that stretch. Neither team has been able to do well on the penalty kill percentage, as St. Louis is 23rd in the NHL with a 75 kill percentage, while Arizona is 29th with a 73.2 kill percentage this season. The over is 33-15-4 in the Blues' last 52 games, as well as being 5-2 in the Coyotes' last 7 games against teams with a losing record, so go with the over 6.5 goals here. Colorado Avalanche vs Anaheim Ducks. The Ducks had lost 5 in a row before winning 2 of their last 3 games. They are 4-5-1 in their last 10 games and in the basement of the Pacific Division, with the second fewest points in the Western Conference. The defending champion Avalanche are riding a 6-game winning streak, and they had lost 7 of 8 games before that. They are in 3rd place in the Central Division, 10 games out of 1st place. Colorado comes into this game as a massive home favorite, posted at -385, with a total of 6.5 goals. The Ducks have won 2 of their last 3 games, where in each they scored 5 goals. In their last game they were on the road and beat the Arizona Coyotes 5-2, where they had a 4-0 lead in the beginning of the 3rd period, and in the win, Cam Fowler scored 2 goals and had an assist, and Troy Terry had a goal and 2 assists. Anthony Stolarz, 4-6 3.88 GA, turned away 37 of 39 shots, and he has been in goal in the 2 wins in Anaheim's last 3 games, giving up 5 goals. John Gibson, 8-24 4.11 GAA, may get the nod to face the Avs, and he has given up at least 6 goals in 4 of his last 6 starts. The Avalanche have really stepped it up on the defensive side of the ice in their 6-game win streak, only giving up 8 goals. In their last game they were at home and beat the Washington Capitals 3-2, and in the win Arturi Lehkonen, Andrew Cogliano, and Alex Newhook each found the back of the net, and Logan O'Connor had 2 assists. On the season, Colorado is averaging 3.04 goals per game and giving up an average of 2.70 goals per game. Mikko Rantanen ranks tied for 4th in the NHL in goals, 32, leads the Avs in points, 58, and after 3 goals and 2 assists in 2 games, he does not have a point in the last 2 games. Nathan MacKinnon leads the club with 39 assists to go with 13 goals, and in the last 5 games has 2 goals and 7 assists. On the season, Colorado is 12-8-3 at home, and this is their first game of the season facing the Ducks. Not only have the Avalanche beaten the Ducks in 4 straight home games, but in 7 in a row overall. They are hot winners of 6 in a row where they have only given up 8 goals. While the Ducks have won 2 of 3 games, the wins were facing 2 weaker teams in the Coyotes and Blue Jackets. They have given up the most goals per game in the league and rank second to last in goals per game. Colorado will steamroll the Ducks, playing well on both sides of the ice, and they will get the win to extend their winning streak to 7 games. Our team pick is Avalanche puck line -2.5 goals. In 4 of the last 5 games between these teams in Colorado, the over record is 4-0-1, and that is the pick I am leaning towards in this game. The Ducks rank dead last in the league in goals against per game, and in their last 9 games, the total has gone over every time. Top reminder: Gibson may get the nod in this game, and he has a GAA north of 4.00 and has given up at least 6 goals in 4 of his last 6 starts. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. Colorado will light the lamp often in this game, and while their D will continue to play well, their strong attack in this one is the main reason the over is the smart pick.